As almond farmers, the stakes for climate change are really high. One of our goals is to be a zero-waste industry. It's really important that we become part of the solution.
Nice fat one.
Okay, let's go.
There you go.
I'm Christine Gemperle, and I'm an almond farmer here in the Central Valley of California. My brother Eric and I run this farm together, and we're surrounded by 40 acres of trees. What a lot of people probably don't know is that 91% of almond farms are owned and operated by families. There is a sense of stewardship that I got from my dad. He was the first farmer I knew in my life. He was an almond farmer here, but before that, he was an immigrant from Switzerland. As a farmer, you live in the here and now to some extent, but you really are always looking almost a generation ahead.
I would say the last 10 years, you could really tell that the weather is just warmer. Some years you get less rain too. We don't get enough snow in the mountains.
When I think about climate change, I think about water scarcity. Are we going to be able to grow food? Are we going to be able to provide nutrition for the world? It's such a long-term investment when you plant an orchard. You get really attached to these trees. You watch them grow up. After 25 years, you have to say goodbye to them because they've reached the span of their life. In the past, the orchards were ground up and taken to cogeneration plants and made into energy. But we've actually found a better use for them now in whole orchard recycling.
Right now, we're seeing the trees being removed, and they'll sit on the ground for about 2 weeks before we start grinding them. We're actually taking it and reincorporating it back to the ground, which is, helping the environment.
On our farm, we're seeing some really great benefits. The first one being reduced carbon into the environment. For each acre recycled, that's the equivalent of a person living car-free for a year. We're also finding it's really good for the soil health. It shovels like butter. It's such easy soil to work with. And it also helps water conservation, which increases your water holding capacity 20 to 30%, which is huge.
When we first started 3 years ago, I'd say 20% of the growers would take advantage of it. And now that we're 3 years into it, I'd say about 80% of the growers are actually going into the whole orchard recycling program.
Yeah, my son was 1, I think, when we planted them. One more. There, stop. You always hope that you have a child that wants to continue the farming tradition.
This is some of the best land to farm on the planet. And because of that, it should be farmed responsibly. And doing it responsibly is going to help with climate change because we all play a role. We all can do something.